Is TikTok Shop going away in the US?
I think in January with a lot of American businesses.
Doug, you're a TikTok Shop expert. You work here at Bullseye Sellers. You manage the TikTok team, and you're in the UK. So, first of all, welcome. Thank you for your time. And why don't you tell us a little bit about when did you get started with TikTok Shop? I know it's fairly new. It's about 18 months old. But when did you get started? What attracted you to it, and what has been your learning experience so far?
Yeah, so yeah, obviously been with Bullseye since like end of September. But my journey with TikTok Shop has been far longer than that. So I actually started in the UK back in 2023, and TikTok Shop has kind of just surfaced in the UK prior to actually hitting the States.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
I will need to triple check that, but I'm pretty
Almost
sure. We might need to do some cheeky editing on that. But so yeah, I used to work for one of the biggest creative agencies globally, primarily for English speaking TikTok. So I used to work for a company called Grail. By revenue, one of the biggest creative agencies in the world, like within top 3 for sure.
Okay,
And,
let me stop you. Let me stop you right here to validate your statement. So I just chat GPT. So TikTok Shop opened in UK August 2021, and it opened in USA September 2023. So 2 years earlier in UK. That's pretty. I did not know that, but that's an interesting fact.
So yeah, so TikTok Shop in the States opened up a little bit after, or 2 years after the UK. TikTok Shop, they were testing it in the smaller market. They were testing it in the local markets. They then branched out to the UK. So yeah, I caught wind of it pretty early that way. And I was working with Grail and the CEO at Grail. We were working
Grail, like Grill. Grill.
Grail.
Oh, okay, Gail. Okay.
And
Grail.
And I was working very closely with the CEO at Grail, and we just had he wanted to basically jump on the TikTok Shop bandwagon, and what he had access to was an amazing pool of skilled and amazing pool of creators with significant reach and also an ability to sell products. So
did you learn TikTok in that company, or did you already knowledgeable in the subject?
So at that company, my what I initially focused on was managing creators, and then I very quickly jumped onto e-commerce, onto TikTok Shop, and that became my focus. So I think it was like 2023. I worked for them for about 12 months, and during that window, I was just so like, TikTok Shop has evolved so much since those dates. You know, there's like small discrepancies different between the UK and the US for legal reasons, but those are minor differences. But yeah, like it was just a wild west, and everyone was just. People were very skeptical. I think perceptions of purchasing products through TikTok, people didn't really have the confidence. What TikTok had and still has is just like a really strong foundation of brands performing well through creator marketing, through brands performing well, like with traffic being diverted off of the platform. So it was about 1 or 2 years after that where things really started to pick up, and the general ecosystem just started gaining confidence, and it's been
so what have you seen? We all know that the results on TikTok are pretty amazing compared to any other social media platform, even Amazon. What you can do with TikTok, which is post a video, work with creators, they post a video, goes viral. Even if the creator barely has any followers, the video could still go viral and reach 1 million views or whatnot, and get you still sold out within 24 hours, right? You sell 1,000 products, 2,000 products within 24 hours. That I've never seen it anywhere else, not even with YouTube. What do you see the main difference or the main change or evolution between when you got started, 3-4 years ago, and now, how TikTok is now?
As I was going to earlier, I just think it's the perceptions on the platform. People actually now have a lot more trust and confidence in buying on TikTok Shop. And TikTok have proven that they're not delivering it within the same time frame as Prime, but they can do 2-3 days product fulfillment. And, the more orders that are being processed, the more confidence that is being spread through TikTok Shop being a marketplace. So I guess the biggest change has been the kind of expansion of it, and, even like product categories. So when it first launched, in the UK, this was the case in the UK when it first launched. There was only a couple categories available to sell products on. And even today, they're launching new categories. Obviously not as frequently and consistently, but that just goes to show that it's just been on a growing scale, right?
Yeah, and when you see a product and you see 20,000 people bought this product, it gives you a lot of confidence and trust.
Yeah, precisely.
Great. Okay, so what is the one, if somebody is getting started with TikTok Shop? I know we could talk hours and hours on this, right? We have meetings with clients and we talk forever because there's so much that can be done with TikTok. But if you had to pick one thing, one very important thing when setting up your TikTok Shop and working with creators or ads, what would you say is the one thing that you should make sure you do right, or that you do it at all?
Yeah, I mean, the standout thing is just being consistent with your strategy, and your strategy just being a content strategy. So just the beauty of TikTok is that, and the way that the TikTok Shop is set up and integrated with affiliates and creators, is that it's all seamlessly done. So the individual components being creator and seller and supplier, they're not doing anything differently. The supplier is seamlessly integrated to the seller is seamlessly integrated to the creator. So individuals aren't doing anything differently. So yeah, the importance is just consistency with collaborating with creators, and just the consistency of content production.
So consistency and quantity, right? You don't want to do you don't want to work with 5 creators a month and keep it consistent. You need the quantity. And that's something I completely agree with you. When we have over 30-35 clients that we manage their TikTok Shop, and what I've seen is that there's no secret sauce. It's just setting up the account correctly and the listings correctly. But more than anything, working with creators, and many, 100, 200, up to 300 a month. And sooner or later, you see that video blow up, go viral, get you a bunch of sales. And it's almost like playing the lottery, except you know that you're going to hit it at some point. You can hit it on video number 50 or video number 300, but eventually you'll hit it. And once you hit it, it keeps happening over and over. One last question, Doug. Is TikTok Shop going away in the US?
I think it's here to stay. I think we obviously had the hiccup in January, and it was turned around very, very fast. There are some deep foundations, some deep roots with a lot of American businesses, and I think it would just be such a detrimental impact to so many people in the States that I think everyone can agree that so many people would be impacted if it was taken away. So unfortunately, I don't have all the answers, but I think I can't tell you 100% guaranteed, but the rate at how quickly it was overturned in January, I think is a strong indication that it's important to the people of the United States, and therefore, therefore the government.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, here at Bullseye Sellers, we're going all in. We're pushing hard. That's 90% of our focus is on TikTok Shop. That's where we're investing our time, our money, our efforts, our attention, and I agree. I think it's here to stay. So if you guys listening or watching, if you want to meet with Doug, if you want to pick his brain, or you want a meeting, just comment on the video. Say, hey, I'm interested. I'll send you a link. You can book a call, talk to me and Doug. We can help you set up your TikTok Shop. Any advice, anything that you need. Doug, any last words that you want to say?
Yeah, I mean, please come knocking. We are always open and ready to help.
Awesome. Thank you, Doug.